Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Tales of Mother Goose, the latest oversized release from AfterShock Comics. Kind of a one-shot, sort of, kind of. I'm going to explain why in a little bit. Written by Frank Tieri, it features art by Joe Eisma. Matt Herms is the colorist, and Carlos M. Mangual is the letterer. As it says on the front, it kind of takes the classic fairy tales, Mother Goose, Three Little Pigs, all those type of characters, Muffet, Little Miss Muffet, and puts them in a nice twisted situation. In this case, kind of a noirish, crime-ridden world where each of the characters are horrible versions of themselves, the best way of putting it. In this, a individual is murdered, and two detectives decide to kidnap and discuss torturing three possible suspects who committed the murder. The question is, which one? It's kind of three short tales, takes us through this world, introducing the characters, and if anything, like, it's an interesting comic. Like, it feels like it would be a great first issue kicking off a world and series, but as like a one-shot, I'm kind of sitting there like, what's the point? Like, I want more is kind of what it comes down to. It's not a bad comic if there was more, but as a one-shot, it just kind of it left me wanting. And that's a good thing in a way, right? What's kind of cool about this, when I said this is a one-shot and it's kind of standalone, is there is a tie-in to previous release. AfterShock released anthology of a bunch of short stories around Halloween, and one, I think it was Aftershock After Dark, I think is the title, and one of the stories ties into this. Miss Muffet is the one, the detective from the Spider story from that one. So if you read that, you're gonna appreciate this a little bit more. There's some kind of like aha moments, or at least an aha moment when it came to that. But overall, like, it's a fun, twisted version of these classic stories. And, I wanted to see more of it. Like, each story is good. Like, it's really solid stuff. It's entertaining. It's just one of those where you kind of, like, read it and you're like, okay. However, if I knew it was an ongoing, if I knew there was a mini-series coming, if I knew something else was coming, I would be much more excited because I want to see more. I like this world. I like these characters. I like this messed up take on these classic concepts and characters. I like it. So, I'm hoping we get to see more. Like, I'm hoping that we can get more messed up versions of these stories. Like, there's, this captures a lot of those solid noir crime series that have come out in recent decades, and, it has that, like, weird, twisted sense of it. There's kind of a Sin City vibe about it in some ways. There's kind of a messed up, like, it captures a whole bunch of different concepts, and I think it does it really well. And I say again, I just come back to it as like, if there was something more to look forward to, I would kind of appreciate this a little bit more. And like, hopefully that makes sense as to kind of what I'm getting at, and the reason why I'm just like, I'm not quite sure on it. The art's, I think, really good. Like, I like the style, I like the look, like, it fits the vibe of the series, or at least the issue, really well. The character designs are great. They aren't quite complete riffs on the classic, like, Mother Goose, or no, it was like the Three Little Pigs kind of have a rough riff on the Three Little Pigs, but, it's not like they have the noses or anything like that. Like, you can sit there and be like, okay, I can see where they come from. The Three Blind Mice, you can kind of see where that comes from. It all works, and you can see the influences, but it doesn't go over the top like some have done. This isn't kind of like, this isn't like maybe Fables or some of the others where you're just like, okay, this is just a direct riff on stuff. Like, it's a bit more subtle than that. Overall, like, I liked it. Like, I enjoyed it. It's entertaining. I just wish there was more. I think that's really what it comes down to it. So, I mean, that's got to be a good thing, right? So you can go get this now. It's out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own copy. It'll be affiliate links. So we get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with a review copy. Of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.